Barkate Yawa, Barkate Yawa Shai, Barkate Yawa, Barkate Yawa Shai, Barkate Yawa, Barkate Yawa Shai, Barkate Yawa, Barkate Yawa Shai. Call Halayim Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, pushing his truth and sincerity, and those who putting the videos up throughout the week, feeding the sheep. It's McQuad from the Trumpet and VA camp. And I'm going to get right into it. So this is Job chapter 1 and in 6. It says, Now there was a day when the sons of Yahweh came to present themselves before Yahweh, and Satan came also among them. And Yahweh said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered Yahweh and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up, down in it. So Yahweh asked Satan, Where you coming from? What you been doing? And he said, I've been coming from the earth, going to and fro, doing what I do. It says, And Yahweh said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one who feareth Yahweh, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and eschew evil. So Yahweh said unto Satan, Have you tempted my servant Job yet? Because there's not a more upright man in the earth as him. He hates evil, and he fears me. He keeps my laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? Then Satan answered Yahweh and said, Does Job fear Yahweh for naught? So Satan say, he fears you for what? Satan basically, why does he fear you? You're not even letting me touch him. So obviously Satan basically trying to trick him. He say, does he really fear you? Because I'm not allowed to even touch him. It says, Has not thou made an hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hand, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thy hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. So Satan's basically saying, like, yeah, you gave him every single thing he could ever want and ask for. And on top of that, you don't even allow me to even come near him. Of course he fears you. Of course he loves you. Right? So, but the point of this is it's Satan's job to come up against the people who praise Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai, the servants of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai. It's his job to come up against them. Okay, that's his whole job. That's his MO. Okay, that's basically what he said. That's why his name is Satan. Okay, and Satan means adversary, and he's adverse to the men of the Lord. He's adverse to righteousness. Okay, so when you come to serve the Lord, you're putting yourself in adversity and opposition to Satan. Okay, let's go over here. Luke 22 and 33, and he said unto him, Lord, I am ready to go with thee both into prison and to death. And he said, I tell thee, Peter, the cock shall not crow this day before thou shalt thrice deny that thou knowest me. And he said unto them, so Yahushua told Peter, like, listen, this day before this day is over, you're gonna deny me 3 times. Okay, now none of us are susceptible to spirits getting on us. Okay, and in this instance, a spirit was on Peter through prophecy that he was going to deny Yahushua 3 times. Okay, that he was going to deny him 3 times because obviously that had to happen because Yahushua said it and it had to come forth. But the whole point is, uh, spirits can get on us and have us do things. Okay, things that we wouldn't normally be for. Because you look at Peter, he said right here, I will. He said he's ready to die and to go into prison if he has to. Okay, but when the time came, he it was like he didn't even know Yahushua. Okay. This is 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." Exactly. Satan will get advantage over you if you are ignorant to his devices. Because you gotta understand, Satan can get in your mind. Satan can get in your wife's mind, your children, your family, parents, brothers, anybody, your bosses, co-workers. Satan can get on any of them at any given time. Okay, like I said, this is a game for Satan. His whole job is to sift out the men of the Lord. Okay, that's his whole job. In fact, let me see what like over there. Luke 22:31, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you out as wheat. See, this is a game for Satan. Okay, his whole thing is to sift out as much as he sift out the people as he can. Okay, and Peter is on his list to be sifted out. He wants to try to get everybody. He wanted to get Job. Okay, that's why he was talking to Yahweh. He wanted to test Job. He wanted to put his hands on him. Okay, but the whole point is Satan can come in various ways, and if you're ignorant, if you gotta understand that once you come into the truth, everything is now a test now. Okay, everything is a test. What people say to you, what you say to them, everything is a test. You can't really look at it carnally no more because anything can be a test. Anything can be Satan coming. Okay, you can see you can be at work. I'm giving an example. Just a random example. You could be at work and you could be working and a customer could be leaving, drop some money, and you see the money on the ground, you pick it up, put it in your pocket, and a coworker sees you do this, and they wait till the end of your shift and they call you into the office and ask you about it, and you play dumb, and then they fire you for stealing. It's things like this where you can't really be you got to be really circumspect to what's going on. Okay, you got to be really circumspect because Satan is setting up traps for the men of the Lord. So anybody who claims Yahweh Bashimi Al-Shai, Satan is setting up traps for you. This is Job 2:9. It says, Then said his wife unto him, Dost thou still retain thine integrity? Curse God and die. Now that's Satan using Job's wife. Okay, she said Job was catching hell, right? He wasn't in the position that he was normally in. Okay, he lost his children, he lost his money, he was losing his health. Okay, and his wife said, "You still following that guy? You still down for Yahweh Shemi Al Shai? Yo, just curse him and die already. Forget about this life. Forget about Yahweh Shemi Al Shai." And that's Satan using Job's wife. Okay, That's Satan using Job's wife on him to basically get him to go off. Okay? But Job, I'm going to read it. It says, but he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? It says, what shall we receive good at the hand of Yahweh? Yahweh Shemi Shai, and shall not receive evil. And all this did not Job sin with his lips. So basically Job rebuked her. And he came back with wisdom. Okay, he didn't answer her carnally. He said, because he recognized something was off about her when she said that. He looking at it like, whoa, what you mean? Because Yahweh Shemi Shai and die. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have got none of this. Okay? We wouldn't have got none of this. He was like, you speaking like one of these demonic women out here. You should know better. You should know better by now. Because this is a house of Yahweh Shemi Shai. You should know better. That kind of caught Job off like, whoa. But he recognized that this is Satan on her. Okay? He recognized this is Satan on her. And like I said, this is how Satan will come. He's going to come in various ways. Okay? This is Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord thy God? Where is the Lord thy God? My eyes shall behold her. Now she shall be trodden down as the mirror of the street. And this was another way Satan can use the women, because they always say, oh, where's your God now? Okay, basically, why is this happening to you? If you're a man in the Lord, why is this happening to you? Why don't your God come save you? Okay, because women don't understand, and the 2/3 for that matter, people who are not spiritual don't understand, like, yo, it's a balance here. It's going to be an up and a down. Okay, but our people, the majority of our people, they don't understand that, especially the women. Okay, they don't understand that. That's why they say things like this. That's why they talk to you crazy. Okay, because there's not a female in her right. Because imagine if because what does Scripture say? It's because sentence, because the evil work isn't sentenced speedily, roughly paraphrasing. People continue to do wicked, basically hinting that since there's no judgment immediately on sins, our people think that is a free for all out here. Now let's apply that. Let's look at that at a woman's standpoint, right? Now, women will talk to you crazy right now because she got 911. She got her job, her good job. She got her benefits. Okay, she has Esau right now to take care of her, right now. But let's fast forward to Jacob's trouble, right? No Esau, no 911, no more grocery stores, okay? No more simp niggas out here, right? None of that. So you think they're gonna have that same? You think they're gonna have that same energy with their lips? Hell no. Okay, that's why when you go to I believe it's Isaiah the 4th chapter, it goes into how women, 7 women, complete number of women are going to be one man, because they're going to lose all that energy, because they know, if I don't get down with this guy, I'm going to get put to death out here, because it's going to be crazy. Okay, but these women, they talk to you crazy now because they got all this liberty. Okay, but ultimately that's Satan on these women, piping them up. Okay, ultimately that's Satan on them. Because like I said, they would not have that same energy in Jacob's trouble. And if they did, they would hit the road. Like, yeah, you the boss now? All right, go ahead. Do what you got to do. Let's see how long that lasts you. Because there is no women that's going to survive out here without the men of the Lord. That's out. That's out. This is Matthew chapter 12 and 46. It says, while he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without, desiring to speak with him. Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee. But he answered and said unto him, that told him, who was my mother and who are my brethren? So you had Yahushua, you had his mom and his brother came and they wanted to speak with him. Okay? And Yahushua was basically busy attending to the flock. Okay? And they wanted to pull Yahushua away. But Yahushua basically he was like, yo, who's my family? The people who's in the truth is my family. Cause you got our family, cause you got Satan that'll hop on our family. They'll say, oh, you're gonna put your brothers before us? You're gonna put God before us? We're your family. Okay? And that's Satan getting on your family, trying to use your family to play against you. Okay? But then, just like how Yahushua answered, it's the same way we answered. Who's our brother? Who's our mother? Who's our father? Okay? These are the same people who are doing the will of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. These are our family. Okay? And that's how you defeat Satan. Look at what Job did. How did he answer his wife? With the wisdom. Okay? How did Yahushua answer? With wisdom. Okay? All this goes back to, this is how you defeat Satan. With the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. This is how you defeat Satan. This is the blueprint on how you beat Satan. Not handling it how you want to handle it. Handle it with scriptures. This is how you defeat Satan. Okay? That's how you do it. This is 1 Samuel 16 and 14. But the spirit of Yahweh departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from Yahweh troubled him. So it says the spirit of Yahweh left Saul, and an evil spirit from Yahweh got on him. Okay, man, this is another example of how. This is another example on things you can have to go up against. Okay, now look at and what did King Saul proceed to do after this? He basically came up against David. Okay, so this is an evil spirit on the king. This is an evil spirit on somebody who's supposed to be over David. Okay, and these things can happen in the truth. You can have spirits hop on men in this truth that are above you. You can have spirits hop on men in this truth that are your camp leaders, your brothers. Okay, but what did King David do? He understood that you don't touch Yahweh's anointed. He understood that. So he proceeded with wisdom. Once again, like I said, this is how you defeat Satan. You got to proceed with wisdom. Okay? But even though Saul was trying to kill him, he humbled himself down and basically let him know, like, yo, I'm not coming for you. You're Yahweh's anointed. I could have came for you, but I'm not going to do that. Okay? I'm going to take the low seat and let Yahweh Shem Yahshua deal with it. Okay, but just know I don't want your crown. I don't want to do what you gotta do. I respect you. Okay? And this is how brothers should come forth. And if a man of the Lord comes up against you, whether if you believe it's a spirit on him or not, just let Yahweh Shem Yahshua deal with it. Proceed like King David. Okay, because look at what happened to King Saul. Yahweh dealt with him eventually. The point is, it's not your job to do it. Yahweh Shem Yahshua, he's going to do it. Okay? Let him handle it. That's how you do it. That's using wisdom. Letting Yahweh Shem Yahshua handle his men. Okay? Because you can't come up against a man of the Lord. Okay, that's just not a smart move to do, even if he is being wicked. Okay, now when I say a man of the Lord, obviously we fast forward to today. We talking about people who teach the proper doctrine. We're not talking about bug outs like HOI and Sakari or or IUIC. We're talking about people in the truth who teach the true doctrine. You just let Yahweh Shemi Al Shah deal with it. Now, if you got a rebuke as far as doctrine go, you do that. Okay? But as far as conduct and things like that, outside of the scriptures, you let Yahweh Shemi Al Shah deal with it. You pray for him. Okay? You let Yahweh Shemi Al Shah deal with it, but you don't want to come up against him. Okay? That's your house job. Like Yahweh Shah said, who art thou to judge another man's servant? Okay? And that's easier said than done, but that's the way to proceed. And I would, that's not things that I've done in the past because I didn't know any better. Okay, but now with the knowledge, this is how I would proceed. Okay, because this is just the way to do it. Matthew's 16:21. From that time forth began Yahushua to show unto his disciples how that he must go into Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and the chief priests and scribes and be killed and be raised again the third day. So Yahushua was telling the disciples like, yo, I'm going to die. They're gonna persecute me, but I'm going to be back in 3 days. It says, Then Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, Be it far from thee, Lord, this shall not be unto thee. So Peter said, nah, this ain't gonna happen. Okay, you're mistaken. This is not gonna happen. I won't let it. It says, But he turned and said unto Peter, Get thee behind me, Satan, thou art an offense unto me, for thou servest not the things that be of Yahweh, but those that be of men. So Yahweh Shah basically told him, he's basically saying, stop being a demon. Okay, you got demons on you right now. Okay, what you're speaking of is not of my Father. This is what you want. Okay, but the whole point is, this is Satan coming again. Okay, playing on Peter's emotions. Okay, and we know Yahweh Shah is not going to get finessed by any demons. So he obviously immediately identified it and told him what was up. Okay, I immediately identified it. And he basically answered with wisdom, like, yo, this isn't of Yahweh. This isn't of his will. Yahweh wants this to happen. So it's going to happen. Okay? And like I said, that's the way to defeat Satan. To wisdom. Matthew's 26:33. Peter answered and said unto him, Though all men shall be offended because of thee, yet will I never be offended. Yahushua said unto him, Verily, I say unto thee, that this night before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me thrice. Peter said unto him, Though I should die with thee, yet will I not deny thee. Likewise, also said all the disciples. So Peter, here is Peter again, coming up against Yahushua when Yahushua told me, yo, you're going to deny me 3 times. Okay, Peter said, nah, that's not going to happen. But the whole point is that we know, like I said, we know a spirit got on Peter to deny him. Okay? A spirit got on Peter to deny him. And the whole point is that, like I was saying earlier, spirits can get on any of us at any given time. Okay? This is Peter's 5:8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour. So it says be sober and be vigilant, because your adversary, Satan, okay, he's out here seeking whom he may devour. Okay, it's basically saying like, yo, be on your A game. Okay, be able to identify the spiritual things that the spirits on people that are going to come up against you. Spirits can get on you, but you got to be able to acknowledge that to be able to come out of it. Okay, or take somebody else's advice and acknowledge that you got spirits on you. Okay, but the whole point is you got to be sober. Okay, you gotta constantly be filtering things through the scriptures. Okay, this is James 4:7. Submit yourselves therefore to Yahweh. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. So it says submit to Yahweh Shemi Shai. Okay, so you gotta completely give in. Okay, because when you resist things, that's giving Satan a chance to come up against you. Okay, like if imagine if it's a girl, for an example. Imagine it's a girl you really want to talk to, but she's bad for you, and every time you try to basically deal with her, bad things happen every single time. This is basically like Yahweh letting you know. I'm just an example. Yahweh letting you know that, yo, don't deal with this chick right here. Okay, but if you keep resisting Yahweh Shemi Al Shai, he keep showing you, and it's just with anything. If he's constantly showing you something and rebuking you on something, and you go up against it, you're resisting Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. Just like these niggas in the world say, sometimes you just gotta let Yahweh take the will, and you just gotta go in the way that you gotta go, the way that the path that he got out for you. Okay. This is 2 Corinthians 13:5. Examine yourselves whether ye be in the faith. So it says examine yourself whether you be in the faith. Okay. And this is why you want to constantly be acknowledging if you're keeping the laws, if you're acting according to wisdom and knowledge. Okay. If you're doing what the scripture says, if you're doing what Yahweh Shemi Al Shai says. Okay. Because once you vary off of the line, Satan can come get you, you know. Okay. Like if you're in the line preaching and a guy wants to come up and fight, and you entertain this guy and you proceed down that path, you're giving a way to Satan to come up against you now. Okay, you're giving Satan a way to come up against you. That's why you got to constantly examine yourselves in all situations at all times. And how do you do that? Through the scriptures of Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. If you're doing according to what Yahweh Shemi Al Shai wants, what he's saying. This is Peter's 4:11. If any man speak, let him speak of the oracles of Yahweh. So anything. So when you speak in this judgment, you got to make sure it's of Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. You don't want to be casting judgment or basically giving advice. This goes against the scriptures. Okay, you want to stay closest to the scriptures as you can in every way that you can. So if somebody asks you something, you want to filter it through the scriptures. Okay, like if somebody asks like, yo, this girl, she got a man, but I really want to talk to her. What do you think I should do? You're not going to tell the man. You're not going to give him advice that goes against the scriptures. You're going to give him advice according to the scriptures. Okay, that's just how you want to do it. If you when you give a man when you tell a man something, you want to make sure it's of Yahweh Shemi Al Shai. Okay, that's just what we got to do. This is our blueprint. Okay, this is our compass. Because we already know what Jeremiah, I believe 17:9, the heart is wicked and deceitful. We can't lean on that. Okay, that's what separates the servants from the 2/3. Okay, and that's these laws, statutes, and commandments, these rules. Because without rules, what do they say? Without rules, you're nothing but an animal. Okay. This is Ecclesiastes 3:24. It says, "For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and the evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment." So it says many are deceived by their own vain opinion. How do you get vain opinions? When you start freestyling, going away from Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. If you don't got scripts that back up what you're saying, right? You're freestyling. Now you're talking about your own vain opinion. Okay? And this is when your judgment starts to become compromised. Because you're going off your own mind. Okay? The only thing we can lean upon is Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. Anything outside of this is you rolling the dice. Okay? You rolling the dice, you're allowing Satan to come upon you. Okay? That's why we gotta constantly be filtering things through the scripts. Okay? Period. Proverbs 14:12. It says, "There is a way which seemeth right unto man, but the end thereof are the ways of death." So that's how Satan works. Okay, he'll get on you and he'll make it seem real good to you, real good in your mind. He'll make it seem real good in your mind. Okay, but the end thereof is death, because it's against the scriptures, and that's how you not make that mistake. Okay, you filter it through the scriptures. Okay, Satan cannot get you if you're filtering things through the scriptures. It just can't happen. Okay, Satan is on his A game when you go outside the rules. Okay, Satan is on his he get into clutch mode when you go outside the scripts. Now it's basically free reign on you. Okay, but while you're under the protection of Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, once you stay steadfast in the word, that's when you're untouchable. Now we're going to go through various things, we're going to have to endure certain things, but at the same time, Satan is given a bounds he cannot pass. Okay, he's given a bounds that he cannot pass. Like, imagine if a soldier put a gun to your head and say, imagine a soldier put he came into the room. He shoots you in both of your legs, right? And then he puts the gun to your head and tells you to denounce Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, or I'm gonna kill you. He could Yahweh could give him the bounds. He can hurt you, but he can't kill you. Okay. Now if you get shot, lose faith, and then you denounce Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, you're dead. But if you endure that, the gun can jam, you can heal, you get spiritual powers, whatever, get out of the situation or whatever. Or maybe even still die, who knows? But the point is, there's bounds that Satan cannot pass, okay? And no matter what you go through, there's always a way out of it. If you lean and trust upon Yahweh Bashim Yahshua, but you got to have faith and endurance, okay? But with that, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakal, Kadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, which are a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the sincere Akim, posting his truth and sincerity. And those who putting up videos throughout the week, feeding the sheep. Adawam, Ratazah, Atam, and Call. Shalom.